London-Berlin, competition hots up for cross-channel rail links. Firms vie with Eurostar to provide direct services from Britain to mainland Europe as they spy growth in market. What better places to underline the turning wheels of history? The Brandenburg Gate, the Berlin Wall and Checkpoint Charlie, intoned the Transport Secretary, Heidi Alexander, adding with just a touch of hyperbole, in just a matter of years, rail passengers in the UK could be able to visit these iconic sites, direct from the comfort of a train. After a decade in which ministers sold off Britain's share in Eurostar and left the company teetering on the brink, international rail travel is back on the government's menu du jour. With Alexander announcing a bilateral agreement on rail with Germany last month, after a similar deal with Switzerland in May, long-lapsed ambitions for direct trains across the continent have revived. Yet just as in the depths of the Cold War, the fate of those vying to reach Checkpoint Charlie depends on the machinations of those working in the shadows in London, then MI6, now the Office of Rail and Road, OR. The rail regulator is set to decide in the autumn how to allocate space in the solitary train depot that holds the key to a successful cross-channel operation. A host of prospective rival companies want to move into the Temple Mills depot occupied by Eurostar, while the current operator also seeks room to run trains to Germany. Nonetheless, rail historians will note that similar bold promises have been made before. In 2010 Deutsche Bahn announced plans for direct trains between Frankfurt and London, a scheme that disappeared into the sidings. Since then even existing offshoots, Disneyland, Avignon, have withered on the Eurostar vine. So what has given such confidence that rail travel through the tunnel can flourish at last? The stars are aligning in a number of ways, according to Gareth Williams, the General Secretary of Eurostar. After dicing with extinction during the coronavirus pandemic and post-Brexit border struggles, Eurostar is a bigger beast, merged with Thalys and targeting 30 million passengers a year, including on Franco-German routes that do not use the tunnel. Year on year, the growth we're seeing is evidencing that we're on track, Williams says. We're looking to invest £1.5 billion, and you've got other people who want to compete, all of whom are looking for financing for several hundred million. It's not just us who are seeing the potential for growth in this market. Banks are prepared to back it. Helped by smartphones and personal entertainment, passengers are happier to spend longer journeys on trains, with the success of the London-Amsterdam route demonstrating that the old wisdom, that a train could only compete with planes for journeys of less than 4 hours, no longer applies.